Love you, Auntie. Aruhamai.
Reuben Cherrington to Kennedy Cherrington.
Navigated the biggest ocean. We can navigate anything.
You are now listening to
Cherries on top. Bro, sorry. You're a noob. Don't be silly.
Bruh.
It's hard to navigate. What?
Got that dog in us. Yes, we're good. Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's go. Comeback season.
You're listening to Cherries on Top with your favourite sisters. My name's Kennedy.
And my name's Reuben.
And our W athletes, entrepreneurs, TikTokers, whatever you want, you get banter, sports, trends, everything we chat about, basically. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by our good friend GS. Without him, this wouldn't happen. So I appreciate you guys so much.
We appreciate him that much that he actually gives us $300 gift cards to give away on the podcast. So stay tuned to hear last episode's winner and how you can win this episode. But how are we, Roops?
I'm very good, thank you. We had our Para Awards night last night and everyone looked all glitz and glam, and it was nice seeing everyone finally put their rugby boots aside and put, on their high heels. But no, I'm good. You?
It was definitely, to see the duality of girls that can do those double lives. It's really weird seeing some of our coaches as well, like in suits and that. I'm like, hey. But no, we actually have a special guest today who was kind of like the highlight of last night. So I was making a funny joke. I was like, oh, it's just the Abby and Martha Awards tonight. Guys, to introduce to my left, Martha Mataele, who is basically Brian Tor, but I'll hype her up. Just in 11 games, Martha scored 7 tries, 54 tackle breaks, 20 in front of second place, by the way, 9 line breaks, and an average total over the season of 1,337 total running meters. Has played for Western Force, the Chiefs, Parramatta Eels, soon to be Tonga, and the Black Ferns. So introducing Martha Mataele to my left. Yay!
Wow, thank you guys. I'm so happy to be on this podcast. I've seen all the clips and everything, so thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on. We love your vibe, so that's when you get on the podcast, you usually suit the vibe. But I'm so proud of you this season, man. How many awards did you take around last time?
I think like 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it was probably
basically the whole thing.
Whole thing.
Well deserved. Like, Martha, you've had such a gun breakthrough rookie season.
Rookie season, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26, so not an old rookie. No, it was still technically her first season. And respect is earned, man. You killed it in just 11 games. Like, some of those stats are ridiculous, and this is your first year. Like, that is bizarre. Last night, Martha took home NRLW Parramatta Eels Rookie of the Year and the Players Player Award, which I think is the most well-respected Players Award because it comes from the players. So congratulations, sis. We're so proud of you.
Oh, thank you guys.
So we just thought we'd bring you onto the podcast and just get to know you. I don't think... Actually, some of our audience were asking you on your latest Instagram post. They actually didn't think you were coming back to Para.
I know. I was like, are you coming back next year? I was like, oh, okay, sorry. If you didn't know, when it got announced that I was coming on a 2-year deal. So yes.
Yes, because her caption, did you see?
It was like a farewell, departing. I'm like, even I read it. I was like, wait, no,
I'll make sure to bring it up. It was like signing out Parramatta Eels, and I was like, girl,
no,
where are you going?
just clocking off, not signing out.
Clocking off for the off season.
Oh, sorry, I meant like that in a way because I'm going back to home, which is Christchurch. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't actually realise it came across like that.
No, I actually had a few messages like, is Martha coming back?
That actually makes sense now.
And there was a few comments I seen. So Para fans, she's signed for 26. She's here. She just loaded. Maybe she needs to be a bit more detailed in her captions. But looking at this season, like, we've just gotten to know you. You've brought nothing but positivity, professionalism, and just, I think, that Black Ferns foundation to our team. I remember we had a chat of how similar the professional space was in the different codes, but from you personally, like, what have you found, I guess, that has worked really well in rugby league that you've brought over from the Black Fern system?
I guess for me personally, like being in the Black Fern system, having some awesome Super Rugby teams. So I've played for both Matatu and Chiefs.
Oh, there's another team. Yep.
So like I've learned a lot in that, and I guess for me a lot of it is off field. you know, like with the cohesion on field, the way we play, the connection, a lot of it comes from off field. So just making sure that, like I said it last night at awards, like everyone feeling valued, everyone feeling heard, but creating this culture where it's like a sisterhood. So that's something like, you know, I've come in here and I want to keep growing, especially with you girls, because I know when everyone feels valued, when everyone feels like they can be who they are and be authentic, then we're going to get the most out of every player in our team.
No, yeah, that's really special, and that really did resonate with me last night what you said, because I definitely felt, you know, the love from you on and off the field and throughout the whole season, and I'm sure all the other girls did too. So thank you for just being such a loving, warm, awesome teammate.
So speaking of kind of like sisterhood, because we've definitely felt the love, like just Rube said, on and off the field. Your sister actually plays in the Black Ferns too, and she's over at the World Cup at the moment, and I think. We've spoken about this lots as when to be teammates and when to be sisters. We were speaking earlier, you've played with your sister at Matatu or Chiefs?
Matatu and Western Force.
Western Force, so, double. So, is she older or younger?
She's younger.
Younger, so you're the older sister. So
yes.
you're me.
Yes, I'm the Kennedy of us. Yeah.
Interesting. So what's your experience been like playing with your sister? Like, has it been, in the professional system, like we're still learning how to be that, you know, not to take footy home, but just to hear from you, like, is there any tips you could give us?
Oh, girl.
Yeah, hit us.
No jokes. No, 100%. No, I look at you guys and I'm just like, man, that was so me and my sister.
Oh,
especially because I'm like the older one, but also like our personalities. So like, my little sister's like you, Ruben. You know, like a little bit more reserved. Will speak when she wants to, but like the outgoing one is like definitely me and Ken.
That's why we get on.
Yeah, but I've played like a few years with my little sister, actually through Canterbury as well, through Matatu and through Western Force, and we've been in the system together. I guess for us, like when we first started playing together, when my little sister first started breaking through, like it was a bit kind of like touch and go. Like there was tension at some points and there was like a little bit of arguments here and there, because I guess we're just growing up and being sisters. But like one of the funny ones like I remember like throughout our careers was at like Western Force and Perth Airport.
Yeah.
Like we had just come off like our Super Rugby title. We had to fly to Perth, then we had to fly to Brisbane to play our first game for the Force, and then we flew back to Perth. So there was a lot of traveling, and I just remember like we're speaking in the airport on our way home and I felt like she was giving me attitude.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I felt like that, but we were both just like exhausted from all the travel. And then she felt like that I was like attacking her in the way that I was speaking to her. And then she went off crying, and then I went off like the other direction. Then one of our teammates had to go comfort her. And then I was fuming. I was like, the way she was speaking to me, I was like, the disrespect. Like, I'm your older sister.
Period.
Yeah. And then like I calmed down a little bit. I called our other sister at home and I was like venting to her. Like, I was telling my husband, and my husband's like a big softie. Like Mana was like, you know, you guys just need to chill. And then like that's kind of like a big point in my career for both of us where I guess I kind of realized like at the end of the day we're sisters and I love her, and I actually really did hurt her feelings.
Yeah, okay. Self-aware.
Yeah, self-aware. And I remember we didn't speak to each other like the next couple days, and then we kind of made
familiar.
up. Yeah.
We've got her story.
Yeah. I want to hear it after this. And then she like called me, she was like, I'm sorry, and then we both apologized, and she's like, you know, I went shopping today but it wasn't the same without you. And I was like, oh, I missed you too.
Both being stubborn.
Yeah, both of us being stubborn. But like from then I've just, I guess, learned to appreciate having her in the environment with me, because like she also is like my best friend. And you know, when you're together, like you guys know, like you're in a team together, you know the environment, you can vent to each other and you can also like be sisters. But there has been those challenges where it's like, where's the line between sisterhood and being a teammate? Yeah, because it's hard.
Yeah. What's the age difference between you two?
Oh, she's 22, I'm 26, so
It's like
It's
us.
the same.
It's the same. Crazy.
I'm 22. I'm 22 too. She's 26.
Wow. I didn't even know
literally
that.
the
I thought maybe
same.
2 years. But do you ever find... Actually, we've got a yarn, like training. Well, that was actually us a few weeks ago with the shoulder pads. You want to tell that story?
Oh, not that one, but there's been lots.
Oh, there's been lots, but that one's the most recent.
Yeah, but it wasn't big. I reckon
but it
that
wasn't
big one
big.
was when we were at Paramaris. We used to train there. on our way home. Remember? No. But we won't repeat that one because what you said it was actually disrespectful.
I want to hear it.
Okay, but like most
Maybe off
recently, was it Captain's Run?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Anyways, I wanted to, the extras period we get at the end.
Yeah.
So we get through the session. I don't know. It was probably already not animosity, but like there was tension there beforehand. And I said, Rubes, can we do some contacts? Obviously, Georgie's just got up our backsides about extras.
No breaks, putting in front.
And I was like, okay. And all my review list was bloody hip their shoulder. So I was like, all right, here's some contacts. Day before, I was like, Rubes, can we do this? And then she didn't listen to me.
I said yes, all good. I grabbed the pad. I was doing it, and
no, she wouldn't do it the way I wanted. And then I said, can we do this drill? And then, bro, we ended up like running it straight at each other. And she actually hurt me.
She wanted someone running straight at her. No, she just didn't listen to what like because she was doing tracking contact. I'm like, we ain't gonna do no tracking. They're running straight at us. Let me run straight at you, and you put me on a shoulder.
Yeah.
And then I was just trying to give my piece of advice to
$1
try and better her extras, and then she didn't want to hear it, and then I got angry too, and then I just ran straight at her.
Girl, when I said it was my extras, it wasn't your extras. It was for me, and I wanted to do it a certain way. And then she was like, no, you do this. And I was like, you ain't even doing extras. Worry about your passing. Anyways, so
someone wants a hospital.
No, so there was like this last rep we did. We went back so fast.
I went dung.
Oh my God.
And then she threw the bag. We walked off.
We walked in opposite directions,
and then we had to both get water, come back to get water, and then she stormed off and we didn't.
Where was everyone else?
Everyone was doing their extras, or some had walked back. But I think Georgia was like looking at us. I was like, Georgia, if you say something to me, don't say anything to me. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways,
best just to leave it.
I then the next day, went up to her and I was like, are we alright? Oh, sorry.
I just started
Cute.
laughing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just an example. But I'm glad that,
You've normalized that.
Yes, no, 100%. And like just watching you guys, like I think it's so cute. Like I miss my sister, and it's gonna make me cry. Like I miss playing with her. I miss having that person in the team where you can just go to. And I know like it's such a special thing, and it's like so rare to be able to play with your sibling.
Yeah.
So like it's awesome.
There are a few dualities
In the NRW.
In
But
the
I
NRW.
think a lot of them, like the
Shantae and her sister first time in the team. There's
Yes,
some that
cool.
didn't split. Like
well, Z and other Shantae.
Shantae as well.
Still
So
in
there are a few. But if your sister wants to sign, Georgie, parafans, let's make that happen.
Just make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Actually, we'll stay on the sister topic because I really like it. But one thing we've spoken about in the past with the podcast is the comparison of the two sisters, and we hate it. Like, first of all, we're different positions.
Yeah.
And people always trying to like wedge something in
It's like
between
they're just
us.
trying to get in between and just be like, oh, this sister's better than you. It's just like, what's your point in saying this? Like
Yeah.
comparing. And like, I don't know, we just want to know, did you find that people were comparing you and your sister to each other?
Even growing up, or even family by accident, like, kind of.
Yeah.
Or in sport?
Nah, yeah, like so I'm one of 5 and there's
same.
4 of us. Yeah. There's 4 sisters and then 1 brother, but definitely like I think for a while my older sister, I was like growing up, like I was probably like more in her shadow. So then like coming through, I was kind of mindful about that, like with my little sister. I didn't want her to feel like any less, especially like when I was like breaking through in the rugby scene and she was still coming up. But I know people don't mean it. They don't mean to put the wedge, and like I know family doesn't mean to put one of us above the other, but it does happen. And it, like, I guess like for me, I'm just like, no, they didn't mean it, but it's just
Still hurts.
it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. And like I guess for me, like a very personal story was I came off Black Ferns contract last year, and I was so gutted and sad, but that was the first time my little sister got contracted to the Black Ferns, and she didn't, like, I know she didn't want to celebrate as much as she would have wanted to because I came off contract and it was such an emotional time for me. And like people didn't mean to do it, but then like automatically because my little sister was contracted and I wasn't, it was kind of like now the tables have turned.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of took it on the chin. I was like, you know what, I want to let her enjoy the moment, let her enjoy the seasons, but it still hurts. And it still hurts for me to kind of like watch Black Ferns game as well. Like I barely could watch them last year, but I only went to my sister's debut and that was the only game I watched last year.
No, fair enough.
It's like a
silver lining, but then I think only sisters in this space, or even siblings in general, would know that type of hurt. But also, like, you have to show up for yourself.
Yeah, it's like you kind of have
exactly.
to just put your feelings a little bit aside for them to celebrate theirs.
100%. Like, I got invited to do her jersey prezzo. So, like, there's a whole video on it. And, like, I did not want to be back in the Black Ferns environment at all. Like, I love the girls, love the coaches, but it was just a bit too soon.
Yeah.
So then, like, speaking on that, I was like, no, I got to put my feelings aside. This is my little sister. She's about to debut for the Black Ferns. I'll shove my feelings to the side. I'll go and present her jersey. Like, I'm so proud of her. But it was such a hard thing to do.
Nah, that's just growth and
That's
being
just
an older
being
sister.
a human.
Yeah.
A human before obviously being a sister. But
Yeah.
that's so sad, but so sweet.
And obviously, silver lining, you know, things happen for a reason, Martha.
Yes.
Like, look at what you've done
Yeah.
in 11 games.
Oh my
In
god.
the NRLW. And when I say that you're Brian To'o, like, of the NRLW, like, I mean that with so much respect, because he is...
I'm pretty sure I said that to her before
you did.
anything.
You
I was
did.
like,
You
the way you play, the way you run, like hard runner, hard to get down, freaking bumping off props. Like no one does that.
Yeah,
And
literally.
From like in the especially in the women's game, and you see that in the men's game, you only see Brighton Totten do it.
Yeah.
It's like Martha is.
He's changed the
girl
way
version.
the winger has been looked at. Like, often in the traditional game or earlier years, wingers were just seen as tall, lanky, like, can
Fast.
get in the air fast,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
We're like, you're still fast, but like, you've just added a different dimension
You've
and
added
layer to your game.
strength.
Strength. You carry like a prop, but we would love for you to come in the middle, maybe 1 or 2 games. But we've been saying to Martha last game, we were just like, maybe if our props are tied, like, swap her off the back fence.
Yeah.
Like, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
dangerous.
Well,
Well, I remember you got in one of our games. You got to carry off the back fence, and you actually loved it. I could see the smile on your face, and I was like, "Oh!" And you actually broke the line, made it break, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh, that you
loved
do not
it.
see that."
It was so good.
Nah, that's cool. You love the contact, and that's why I
Yes.
think like rugby league really like kind of caters to you.
really
and your
suits
speed.
you.
Really
Yeah.
suits you.
Yeah.
But I want to go back a little bit. You spoke about, like, for our listeners that don't know, Martha is a relocation player, so she doesn't live in Sydney or Parramatta for that respect. Who would want to live in Parramatta? Nah, jokes. But she lives here for like 6 months? Is it 5 months?
Yeah, 5 to 6 months.
5 to 6 months. How have you kind of found that? I know you spoke about your husband, just touched on it, but that sacrifice being away from him, and yeah, just wanted to touch on that.
Yeah. So me and my husband have been together for 9 years, married for 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, where you find him?
Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, like, so he's been a professional athlete that whole time. I've like been a professional, or like, you know, in and out, you know, like
Yeah.
as much as you can be in this space, like for the last, I actually don't know, maybe like I've been in and out of Black Ferns like 7 years, got contracted the other year. But yeah, it doesn't come without its sacrifices. I think the biggest sacrifice for us that we've been making is our time together, like our marriage. And I guess we've both had to make some really big sacrifices this year to achieve our goals. So I guess just sharing and opening up a little bit. I essentially had to give up my Super Rugby contract at the start of the year. So Mana got contracted as injury cover to the Chiefs, and then we're located in Christchurch, and my home club was in Christchurch. So Mana was dealing with, I guess, like the grief of his mother passing, and he had just come back from a fractured spine.
Big injury, yeah, I remember saying that.
A pretty big injury. So like any other year, like, you know, like we would have been okay enough to do the distance. But we kind of sat down and we had a chat and we looked at what our year looks like. So if we were to be apart for that time, would be literally away most of the year apart, because my goal was to come to NRLW and I wanted to put my best foot forward. So with our comp, like our comp runs a bit longer than the comps back home.
Yeah.
So then we kind of had to sit down and
Map out.
your life,
yeah.
like what's our priorities. And I guess like in that point in our lives, my priority was my husband. I needed to go be with him. Like he wasn't doing well, like mentally, and I had just gotten back also from America for being there for 2 months.
Yeah, tens.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
tens in America. He ended up coming the back end of it to play as well, but we had spent a lot of time apart, like I guess like our whole relationship, our whole marriage basically. So we both had to, essentially I had to make the decision to give up my contract and to go play, and he didn't want to pressure me, but he said like, I need you.
Yeah.
So I went to Hamilton with him, and then I did a bit of injury cover as well, and I played in the forwards, for
right.
Chiefs Manoa. But like, as much as we sacrificed, like at that point in time, like I couldn't sacrifice, I guess like in my head it was like my husband. Like I could have lost my husband, and like people didn't realize that, and like a lot of people were saying stuff when I decided to leave my home team, like they didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
Yeah. So
And they don't have to.
yeah.
At the end of the day, someone's always going to judge no matter what
Yes,
you choose.
100%. So yeah, we've had to make sacrifices. I came to Australia,
Yeah.
so we set our foundation again.
Yeah.
Came to Australia and been absolutely loving it with you girls.
Yeah.
Here at Para, but again, that's more time away from my husband, and
Yeah.
he's in season now. So yeah.
But I'm happy that you're heading home tomorrow. So we actually got Martha just before she left. And I've met the bro, and he's lovely. Like you can see that you guys just get each other.
Yeah,
Like, it's really, really nice to see a love like that. And then the way you speak about him last night, I was like, you made me cry. But no, it's beautiful. Like no one has to get those decisions that you make. Like, you and your husband. That's your life, like. And thank you for sharing. Like that's pretty deep. Like
Powerful story, but it's just like it just shows the kind of person you are. Sacrifice, put others before you, and it's just beautiful.
Thank you guys.
nah, shout out to Mana, man.
Shout out
That's
to
why the
Mana.
reason she freaking plays like how she did this whole season.
Yeah, I remember seeing like Mana would come over on like weekends or like drips and drabs. We've seen him throughout the season.
Yes.
She'd be out on the field before, or even on the field, kicking, catching with him, passing,
Yeah.
like.
Just soaking up all the time
Yes,
with each other
yes.
for,
Yes,
as you said,
actually, yeah.
you relied on him a lot in terms of like helping you with your
Yes.
footy. Like,
Yes.
I remember, you saying it's
Yeah,
just,
100%.
that's
Actually,
cool.
yeah, I don't give him enough credit. Like, there's so much stuff I've learned off him. Like, when we're together, we'll do the kicking, we'll do the footwork, we'll do the passing, and just like his knowledge, like he knows league, but he doesn't know it. He hasn't really played it, but he knows skill set.
Yeah.
He knows like other things.
And he's a fan though. Hey, I remember you saying he
Yes,
loves league.
I had no idea. Before I came to league, I was like, yeah, whatever. And then when he was saying like all the players, like the men's players, even some of the women's, or like talking about these other teams, I was like, what? So it was pretty special. Even Origin, like
Yeah.
when you were playing,
Yeah.
he was like, oh yeah, I'm New South. I was like, since when? I was like, what? Where's this come from? So it's been pretty special.
And to make that bond
Yeah,
together, that's cool. Like
100%.
another thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Actually, let's plug his season. Like, where is he at now? Who's he playing for? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's currently playing for Canterbury. I'm not sure who they're playing this week, but they're doing really well at the moment. If they're not
Is it NPC comp?
NPC, yeah. If they're not number one, they'll be like top 2 or top 3 at the
Yeah.
moment.
So that's like the feeder club 2 super.
Yeah, it's kind of like different seasons. So like you got Super Rugby. Once Super Rugby finishes, you have the provincial season.
Yeah.
And then, so it's kind of like a stepping stone into Super Rugby.
And is he eligible for Fiji draw as well? You said that.
Yes,
You're
yes.
going to be moving over to
Yeah,
Fiji.
going to be moving to Fiji.
So talk us about that.
Living it
'cause,
up there.
Yeah, we were at camp, remember, and you were like, he signed.
Oh,
He's
yes.
going for the contract. We were like, where are you going? You're not going anywhere, are you?
That's right. Oh my gosh. You guys shared that with me. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, Brittany went there, but we were at the cafe.
Oh, yeah,
And she was so happy. Like, and we were like, what's
Yes.
going on? Are you going to Fiji? Like, are you still playing? Girl, you just got here. You haven't even played a game.
That's right. It was such a stressful time. Like, I was like, we need to lock in a contract. There's been this offer, and we were in camp at Kayama, and like our phones were taken off.
Yeah, that's right. We had no phones. And she needed to ask for a phone back.
I had to ask. I was like, I really need like my phone to call my husband. We're trying to lock in a deal. So yeah, we finally locked it in with Drua. And then I told you girls, and it was crack up. But,
So we need to do a girls trip to Fiji.
yes,
That's
come
what
see me in
needs to
Fiji.
happen.
So
All right.
I'll go to Christchurch, and then from Christchurch, I'll be living in Fiji maybe from December in the off season
Wow.
till I come back.
That's a good
That's
holiday.
a good 4 months until we start
Yeah,
pre-season.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
come back
saving now.
skinny.
yeah, start saving now, and you'll be
100%.
bloody tan as when you get
I'll
back.
be black. I'll be black and skinny. Well, that's my hopes.
Yeah,
when I come back.
And let me know if there's any potential husbands over in Fiji.
Of course, guys. Fijians are the nicest people.
Mana, my bro, come on. Mana, you need to come through.
Hook the sis up.
Psych. But I guess the last little conversation we want to know, like, looking at who you were maybe, let's go 5 years ago. If you got any advice for your younger self, like we asked this question last week or last episode, and we just said, what advice would you give yourself 5 years ago, and yeah, how would you talk to your little self? What would you tell her? What would you tell little Martha?
Oh, little Martha.
Actually, your name's not even Martha. Guys, name's not even Martha.
Out here being
Wait,
exposed.
what? The government name. She wasn't at camp. Ruben, you need to come to camp next year.
I was sick.
The girl was sick.
She was sick.
I was so sick.
No, her name's actually not Martha.
Oh, I think I heard this something at training, but
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
government
not.
name.
Tell me what my name is.
Maylin.
Oh, you do not.
I do know.
Wait, what is
How did
Maylin.
you remember
Like,
that?
I know, girl.
Maylin?
Yeah, Maylin.
It's like Asian, isn't it? That's
It's It's like growing up, when people found out, they're like, "That sounds a bit Asian," and then I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then I think my dad, like, he can't remember why, but it is Asian.
Yeah.
It's an Asian name.
Where did they get it from?
He can't remember.
But then where the heck did Martha come from?
Martha's my middle name, which is like my great grandma's name on my dad's side.
Oh, yeah.
So then I'm not sure if it's like an Islander thing, because I know other Islanders go by their
Middle name.
Middle name. So I wasn't sure it's that. But when I asked
Same
my dad,
initials.
yeah, exactly.
MM.
Same.
Maylin.
MMM.
MMM. That's why I'm MMM.
That's why on your drink bottle you put 3 M's.
Yes.
Because
Oh
Mahalia
my
Murphy,
gosh.
there's 2 M's.
And then Mia Middleton.
Oh, there's too
So there
many
was
double
3
M's.
of
So you did
us.
3
So I
M's.
did triple M
That makes
to
sense now.
differentiate.
Triple M. M. Okay, sorry, just off topic because I was like, doing my research on you now. I did know.
Yeah.
Maylin.
I love that.
So yeah, what would you tell little Maylin?
It's such a good question, because like I was such a different person. Like 5 years ago, even like 2 years ago, I was such a different person before I met Mana. I was such like a different child. Like I would, oh man, if I would have so much to say to my younger self. I guess like for me, it would be like growing up, I struggled a lot mentally. I would like say, you are loved. You are so loved. And just, I guess, like looking back on the journey, like where I was like 10 years ago as a kid, like you are loved, you are valued, you are worth something. I would just want to let her know that, yeah, just that.
Yep. Oh, that's
Yeah.
sometimes all enough. But
Yeah.
look at the person you've come to.
Yeah,
be.
very loving person.
Yes,
selfless.
yes. And I think that's why like I love to share the love, because like growing up, like I struggled a lot mentally and I didn't feel the love. Like I feel it now, and I feel it now because of my faith and like who I know I am in God. But that's why I like to spread it around. Like maybe someone might not be having a good day, like share it around. I got plenty to give.
Plenty. She reminds me of Salah. Like very similar. Like the vibe.
Oh
Maybe
yeah, we
you're-
should all hang.
Yeah, we should all hang.
Salah, if you're watching this.
But she's like 10 times louder. We'll have to turn the
No
mic
way,
down.
no way.
I'm looking at that mic, girl. It's red every time.
I barely scraped the green. But speaking of your faith, how important has your faith and your culture been, towards you in this throughout this whole season, I guess, or just in general in your life?
Yeah, like I guess like focusing, like looking at this season, like my faith and my culture has played such a massive role. Like my faith has always been a big part of me, but like I wouldn't have been able to do what I have been doing, like, the performance, but also like living here away from my family and my husband. I wouldn't have been able to do that without God. And it's been nice like going to church and like hanging out with the other girls, but like at the end of the day, like with all the accolades and whatever comes my way, like I know at the end of the day, like I'm more than an athlete. Like I'm a person, and I'm so loved, and Jesus loves me, and he loves you too as well. Loves you.
Thank you. Need it.
But yeah, like I wouldn't have been able to do what I've been doing without God in my life. And like my culture, it's been awesome. Guys, I've been doing Tongan language classes.
Yes. Tell them about it.
Yeah, we started Tongan language classes here at Parramatta Eels. So it's me and Gina, me and Cassie.
And the
with
two
the boys.
boys. Yeah,
And the boys, yeah. So we do it combined. But that was like a journey that I've been going on. Like I love my culture. I'm not a confident Tongan speaker.
Well, girl, you told me growing up you thought you were Māori.
Yeah, I thought I was Māori growing up. And my siblings had to tell me, we're not Māori. And I was like, what? Because I went to Kohanga. We lived in like really small rural Māori towns. And like I
That's so
could
funny.
speak
Hearty
Māori.
Māori girl over
Literally,
there.
I was like, oh my gosh. Guys, it's bad, but like my nickname growing up was like Bush Māori. Because my hair, like no one knew how to, it's mahana. Like, and my mom like obviously has straight hair, so she wouldn't have known how to deal with my hair. But like it's been amazing like to learn the language in a deeper level, and also like connect with the boys and connect with Cassie, because like in our culture, like it's very similar to Māori culture, like, you know, family, faith, and just like our values. So I love it.
I love that. We were speaking about earlier last season that we were doing the same classes by Māori.
Māori, yeah.
Cool.
So I love that the club offers that, because
Yes.
culture is such a massive part of Parramatta Eels.
Yes.
And the NRL and NRLW, like we're able to access those type of resources because, they're important.
100%.
It's identity.
Yes, yes.
Audience Corner, where we hear from you. The question is, what's better in your opinion, rugby league or union?
Oh, Martha, it's like the hot topic.
Oh, do I have to start?
Yeah, you can start, but like I think it was pretty cool that we've all grown up playing both. Well, you now both. Kind of your opinion. Doesn't have to, you don't have to pick one, but just tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, I guess like for me right now, like I'm still fresh into league. I've loved both. Like I love the journey. Probably more for me because I still like I know union.
Yeah, girl. Last night you were like, you don't even know the rules, and I was like,
bro, I kid you not. Like, if you looked on the outside, you would have no idea. I've been faking it.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it too, but that's what I've been telling myself. I'm like, I might not know all the rules.
Yeah.
Like it was building each season, but like I just got to go out with what I got.
yeah, all good. Learning by every game. You're probably
Yes.
picking up a new
The
rule.
biggest one
Yeah.
is, as long as you didn't get the ball and place it back, we're good. You
Yes,
get up and play
Rory
it.
did that the first game in the trial.
Oh, so I'm already winning.
Yes, you are.
What? That's crazy. But yeah, I guess because like I know rugby union and stuff, like that's my comfort. Like that's my home. I know like, you know, the plays, I know which lines to run, especially as a winger or a centre, like kind of like where to insert yourself. But the thing about rugby league, like we touched on it earlier, it actually really suits me. Like I've had people tell me that before I came to play rugby league, and like people were saying throughout my career, like, you should try league, the way they see me run. And then like, no, I've tried league and I understand.
Straight up the
she's
gut.
good at it. So last night presentation, Georgie said like, what do you like doing? And she was like, running over people. 54 tackle breaks, 1,300 total running meters, 7 tries, just as a reminder.
That confirms you love
Girl.
running over people.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Speaking on like was it easy? Because I reckon it's easier going from union to league than league to union, just because of the rule sets. I feel like league's probably a little bit more simpler. Where very, very like in depth with rules with territory game and union. Like obviously you're still learning, but
Yeah, I get what you mean. Definitely, I'm grateful for transitioning this way, like from union to league, not the other way around, because yeah, with union it's so technical. It's, you know, there's so many stuff like rucks, mauls, lineouts, like especially if you're a forward, the territory game. And I do appreciate that, and like I love it. Like that's, like I said, it's like my home. Like I love that. And then coming to league, like it's a lot more simpler. So it was just kind of, it's like a different pace. It's like two different, they're two completely different games.
they are.
Like that's the thing. Like
Same ball, but different.
Yeah, same ball, but different games. And it's just been adjusting. Like I'm grateful for that transition, but I found it personally still hard because like I have my standards so high. Like I don't want to just be like, you know, transitioning and be a good player. Like I want to be a great rugby league player.
well, you're on your way.
Thank you. So yeah.
I love that. I wanted to pull back. So the women's game, right? We were saying this before. NRLW, I feel, kicks us in like domestic comp, where like I know Australia. I can't really speak on New Zealand because obviously they're, you know, the pinnacle of rugby down here in the Southern Hemisphere. And then you've got like the Super Rugby comp in Australia, and then but their international game is thriving, where our international game is still building. So like I think if you want to be like, you know, build your brand and do all these amazing things, I think like NRLW is the place to be, because it's hot, it's growing,
trending.
it's eyes on. There's so much love for it. Whereas like I kind of miss that international games, traveling everywhere. Like that's what we don't get at international level. Like it's the same players, but they just
Don't get it at national level.
yeah, don't get it internationally. So yeah, I don't know. Like, do you miss traveling all the time, or do you kind of like being in the, you know,
Oh no,
in Parramatta?
Specifically Kellyville.
Yeah, Kellyville.
North Kellyville, actually.
Oh yeah.
Nah, yeah, I 100% get what you mean. Like with the NRLW, like for me personally, like coming here, so much opportunity. Like maybe it's like also because I've come to Australia, so much opportunity, like it's been awesome. But yeah, like you're saying, it's kind of like opposite, isn't it? Like the international versus the domestic. Like the domestic comp, like I guess Super Rugby and in New Zealand, like Super Rugby Opiki, like it's a great comp. It's just so short on money, like not as much opportunities for the girls. But like internationally, like, you know, I guess union, maybe it's because like union's such a worldwide sport. Like you can go to England, you can go here,
Literally,
there. Yeah, but yeah, I miss traveling.
I miss traveling too. I was going after high school, went 1 year, was like Dubai, Japan, Bahamas. Like it's insane, the opportunity internationally. And you take that for granted when you come to league and it's just like, oh, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Canberra,
and now Auckland,
Newcastle, Auckland, if you get the timetable.
Well, I mean, we got to go to New Zealand this year.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
special.
Yeah. So NRL, if you're watching this, can you put us in NZ next year, 2026 timetable? Would love to go again.
100%.
I didn't play. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, I was just going to talk about the skill in obviously rugby and league. And one of the things I loved coming from like playing sevens and a little bit of 15s and then playing league is that the skill it brought into my league game. And I feel like now that obviously it's just league, it's kind of not saying that there's no skill in league, but the ball handling skills in union is just better. Like, you know, you on the fly, you're always running and you know, spiraling at least 15 meters, like just those little things and just hands. Whereas in league, it's still like stop, start. Whereas like
there's a game flow.
the game flows more in union.
We were speaking about the forwards, how every forward can ball play.
Yeah.
And like, I know that's where we're heading in rugby league, but you see the skill set just at this World Cup. Everyone can throw a 15-meter cutout.
It's
Everyone
expected. That's
knows their cues into ball play. Like, and that's Jamesy, like he comes from rugby union, and that's the skill set that we need to be at to compete with rugby union and rugby versus rugby league.
Yeah.
But
so I guess I was just wondering, like, you know, the skill, like how did you find coming from union to league?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just awkward laughing because I know exactly what you mean. Yes, 100%. Like, I guess for me, it was like more of a learning thing. Like if I'm just being honest, back home, like with union and in New Zealand, like every back will pass every training, every back will kick every training. We do all the types of passes. We
sharing
do all
the load.
Yes. Like it's not just, maybe it's because the way league is and like you have your playmaker.
Yeah.
But if your playmaker's down, then what?
Yes,
That's what I'm
yes.
saying.
Like there's no
Yes.
backup plan. It's just it relies heavy on one or
Yes.
two people in the team. Where it's just like in union, everyone gets called
Yes.
off.
Or position specific.
Yeah, like there's also that stuff, but I guess I'm not sure if it's like the way the environment is back home. Like we don't have the money back home, but like we have like the structures and like, you know, the culture of like trying to, I guess, like achieve greatness.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of like a culture shift where we'd spend more of our time, more of our own individual time to do individual extras. Like if you need extras, you go, you sort it out.
Yeah.
Like that ownership. But like we've had a young team and the comp still like, I guess we're still trying to navigate getting into that like professional space, that professionalism without being fully paid like a professional.
Time,
So like definitely I've seen like the notice or the difference in skill sets, and I'm not sure if it's also because in league you have sides. Do you reckon? I don't know. I actually wouldn't know. Like maybe like in the backs or something, you know, like one side's stronger than the other. And like naturally that does happen, but like with union, like
everywhere.
Yes.
You flip.
You have to be able to pass both ways, especially as a back.
You can't get away with anything.
Yes.
I feel like in the league you can somewhat hide a little bit if
Of
you know
your-
if
yeah.
your
Yeah.
skills
Skills in the
aren't
game.
up or polished,
Yes.
you know, enough. But in
100%.
union it'll show.
And like you get caught out, and the competition back home is so competitive. Like if you're not up for it, you're not up for it, and there'll be other places to move. But it's kind of like moving in a way where players are learning. It's not just like a straight cut. Like you're not good enough.
Yeah,
it's like
it's like
growth.
get better. Yeah, growth,
100%. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
And I guess I was just thinking about that coming from, you know, passing that and like it when you know, I stopped playing union and I went to league. It's just like I felt like my skill went like down a little bit in terms of passing and everything. I'm like, what the frick? And then it's just like, well, that's the only thing I can think of is that I was hard out playing both. But getting in the reps, you know, keep the skill alive. But yeah,
reps on reps, 100%. And I guess like when Mana came, like it was great because like I've always done skills with my husband like throughout the years, so he kind of knows the things I like to go through. It's like my kicking process, my catch pass, all of that stuff, and like he's a really great coach as well. So like having him back is like, oh man, like I know like he can just do everything with me, because like sometimes like it's probably like on me as well. Like I was only just practicing one side. Yeah. So
You
it's-
fall
yeah.
into the what you only need in the game, or what you think you need. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it to you girls, and I'll answer this as well. If you could play one of them only, what are you picking? Union or league?
Ruben first, yeah.
I don't know,
One of them.
because my dream was always to play sevens,
Go to the Olympics.
and like the skill and like sevens just. Oh, but I love league. But you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna say sevens.
Gonna say 7, so Union.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I'm gonna say rugby league only because I started there, and then like the opportunities it's given me off the field, and I think the game works for my body type better in league, and the system really never respected the type of player I was. Maybe that's just Australian rugby, but never felt like I was playing the same.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say rugby league. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, I actually don't know. Okay, here's my thing.
Oh, here's your argument.
Okay, if I was to go back, so I played a little bit of the forwards in Union with Chiefs Manoa. If I was to go back as a forward, I would go Union. If I was to stay as a back, league.
I see.
Yeah.
Look at that diverse
Yes.
player can swap in and out.
I love that. Time to wrap things up, but before we do that, we have to announce episode 9's winner of our $300 gift card to Rebel Sport. And drum roll, everyone, ready? The winner is Seafood Explorer. Yeah, nice. So it was a TikTok kind of engagement buy-in, and everyone had to comment a cherries emoji to be in. Like, it's that simple. But this person, obviously it's an AI-generated cherry emoji, and yeah. We're not sure that actually looks like us.
It does from
It
a
does?
distance. Like here, like give it like if I give you a quick.
Yeah, it does. Like, Martha, does this look like us?
No, when you showed me the first time, I was like, I didn't want to be rude.
Okay.
I was like, oh. But I was like,
So yeah, quite creative. Like everyone was just commenting cherries, and you went out of your way to make us a sticker. So I
Yeah,
love that.
good
I'll
job.
message you guys soon. But how are we gonna win episode 10, Ruben?
I wasn't listening.
Okay, how are we gonna win episode 10, Martha?
okay, so you are going to comment below whether you choose or prefer
Or your opinion on
or your opinion of rugby league or rugby union.
So we actually just discussed it. So it's kind of like
That was disgusting.
all right, guys, chill. Guys, relax.
Sorry.
I'm a bit dusty from the weekend. Anyways, okay, discussed it on the podcast. So we want to hear you. TikTok only, guys. TikTok only, because we've had some fun on Instagram. It's time to show some love to the TikTok. Obviously, we just hit 10.2K this morning, guys. Gang.
Let's go.
Let's go. So yeah, don't forget to follow us on all the socials. I don't even got to name them anymore. We do it every week. When we stuff
Facebook,
up.
Insta,
Okay.
TikTok, YouTube, Apple
Music,
Podcast,
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify.
all of them below.
Cherries on
You
top
can
pod.
follow Martha as well.
Yes, Martha Mataele. Martha.Mataele?
Yeah, Martha.Mataele.
Yeah, so show us some love. Breakthrough season player of the year, I reckon. Don't forget to follow us as well. We already said that, but at Cherries on Top Pod. And remember, guys, everything. Oh, sorry, Martha. We didn't. Sorry, we're gonna say.
No. I'll take. Ready, go.
Don't forget, guys. Everything's better with a cherry,
Cherry
on
on
top.
Ruben Cherrington to Kennedy Cherrington.
Navigated the biggest ocean we can navigate.